welcome back to the channel. I don't know why I've been so tired. Wow, I remember when quarantine started and I was like, I'm not gonna pretend like anything in my life is really that different. Boy, did I speak too soon. It is not normal at all for anyone to be stuck inside their house for this long. It's pretty crazy. I think like every single week is just like so different when it comes to like moods and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna get into that because I have a whole podcast called Mood. So if you want to hear about my weekly moods and just honestly other really great conversations, I've been having a lot of fun talking to different girls over like FaceTime, and people are really loving it. So I hope you guys are those people as well. But obviously I didn't upload a vlog last week. I just had like a full horrible week with anxiety. I had a full-blown panic attack. I don't know, when I have like a really bad panic attack and stuff like that, like it actually puts me out of commission just in every aspect of life, not just work. I did get my podcast done last week though, because you know, some things you can't push off. So I'm sorry that the vlog suffered, but I'm back, and I think some things that are helping me right now is actually being a little bit more productive and trying to kind of take a little bit of control back. Obviously keeping my room clean, kind of switching things up, but we're gonna have a fun vlog today. I'm gonna show you guys honestly just mostly all the different things I've been doing at home, because I have changed yet like so much other stuff. I mean, this is what happens when I'm stuck at home. I've been painting. I literally have been using like putty to like patch up holes in my house, which is honestly the biggest game changer ever, because I just assumed it was way harder than it is, and it's not hard at all. So you don't need no man to patch up your holes for you ladies. Just go get the putty stuff. We rearranged the whole downstairs. I don't know why I feel so tired. I literally feel like I can't talk to you guys. I just drank this entire thing. How am I yawning? What is going on? What is going on? Oh my God. So you guys know what this whole part looks like, but I think I'm gonna put those pictures there. I mean, I have so much wall space, it's kind of crazy, but I think that will be like a cute little nook. And then I kind of changed this over here, as you can see. If I take pictures and stuff, I'll obviously clear out my stuff on the bottom, because I mean, it's just, I really like simple stuff. I just am keeping this wall blank because it just honestly looks better for Instagram if everything is just like more white. I mean, that's just my aesthetic and it's what I like. So it doesn't really bother me. Obviously I know it's like a big blank wall, but what are you gonna do? I change things all the time, so it doesn't really matter, honestly, if it like is like this for a little bit. Little nightstand tour, why not, right? 2 candles that I actually made throughout quarantine. This is my new little AirPods case. I got the AirPods Pro, honestly worth it. They're way more comfortable in my ears and I love the noise cancellation. So it was worth it, even though I put it off for a really long time. Kindle, got rid of the sexy man. If you follow me on Instagram, you know the saga. These are basically my favorite kind of supplements. I've been taking the Seed probiotic like I told you guys about. It's really incredible. I've noticed a huge difference in my stomach already, and it's only been a couple weeks. And then this is the light mask that I told you guys about that I use every single day. And then this I got in the mail, and it is a Casetify UV sanitizing like little box, and you put your phone right there. You can also put anything you want in it. So you can literally throw in your AirPods, whatever is dirty. 100% of that purchase went to Corona relief, so that was nice. But I got 2 new pillows from Buffy, which is the same place I have my comforter from, which is nice. And then I have 3 new pillows coming for the back of the bed to make it look even more grown up, more mature, more put together, more hotel-like. That's always kind of the goal. So I'm really excited for those pillows to come in and show you guys. This umbrella isn't exactly ideal, but painted the fence white. I'm very used to it now, but it took me like a while. We painted it all the way over here, but not the door, because it does match still some of the stuff, but still waiting on the coffee table. But the fence honestly was a huge game changer in the whole vibe and aesthetic. Lots of greenery, lots of plants, so many plants over there, there, they're everywhere. Yay! I've literally never been tanner than in quarantine, but like, how much nicer is it that this is all white now? It's pretty cute. Pretty cute. Can you tell I've been watching a lot of Curb? So basically, if you're over here, this up there is where I did a new DIY workout balcony. I mean, look at like, what is going on? That's crazy. It's crazy talk. So I'll show you guys what I did to the balcony, and I haven't worked out in weeks. These roses for my mom for Mother's Day. They're getting a little cloudy right now. I mean, how gorgeous are those? Then you see this chair in here, that chair in there. Both chairs are from Article. Oh, hello. So we basically kind of redid this a little bit, and we moved the love seat from the office down here per my mom's suggestion. And honestly, I really, really like it. We got a new rug from Ruggable that honestly took a really long time to ship, so I forgot it was even coming, but it came in perfect time because Nugget was throwing up everywhere one week. So honestly, needed to change it anyway. So there we go. Still same over here, literally always in the same spot. I actually like how all the furniture is white because I don't know, it's just like, why not right now? And then got some more baskets from Target. Get two. This was a cute one from Target. I wanted to just get a bunch of mismatched baskets. So then upstairs, now out here, this was honestly really easy and inexpensive. The only problem is the heat. The heat has kind of been pushing these up a little bit in conjunction with us letting the dog run around up here. So I deflated the ball so that the dog couldn't do anything anymore. So I have to get some form of like storage, like outdoor baskets over here. And I lined the whole floor with the mats from Amazon like I told you guys, and then I kind of, obviously the mats weren't gonna fit in this size, so we just decided to do grass around it so that it looked nicer and it was easier to walk on. This is my brother's physical therapy bike, so now it's out of the way. It's not down in the backyard anymore. That's obviously the neighbor's balcony, but no one lives next door to me right now, so it doesn't really matter. And then they have like a white fence, so I actually started painting the brown white to match theirs because quarantine, why not? So you can see that my two poles are white, but then it stops because I have to paint everything. But I painted downstairs, so I was kind of like over painting for a little bit. This is what it looks like from down here. So you can see over. But yeah, so I just have like my aloe yoga mat and stuff out here. That's like a yoga thing, just the usual stuff that you guys have already seen, but it's honestly a really, really nice space. Honestly, the hardest part of doing the like DIY workout area was just cleaning the balcony. It was just a lot of sweeping and then a lot of hose water because I wanted to make sure it was clean before I put stuff on top of it. And then literally it probably cost less than $100 total to like line the floor with everything. The grass was 20 bucks. And it was this long roll that had more than enough to cover it. It was a lot of grass, only $20 from Home Depot. And then the mats were $70 off Amazon and covered the whole thing. So it was kind of a steal. So yeah, that's like everything that I've done in the house, but that's honestly been keeping me really busy, keeping me really sane because it just gives you something to do. Well, this isn't gonna work, is it? Yeah. This is gonna work. This is gonna work great. Okay, so right before I had the mental breakdown, but what I did do, and I wanted to show you guys, is I made these templates and they're actually really, really working. So something to stay productive, like at home, and it's no pressure, obviously, because you don't wanna be hard on yourself. There's no point in shaming yourself and making yourself feel bad for not being like someone else or for not feeling your best self. No matter what you're comparing yourself to, don't be hard on yourself and beat yourself up about it, because there's always gonna be an opportunity to improve yourself when you're feeling up to it. Keeping it fully transparent, like I'm nowhere near perfect, but this is something that's definitely helped me feel a better version of myself. I talked to Claudia Slutsky on my podcast and I talked to JC Marie Smith on my podcast, and both of their tips were, can I help you? Both of their tips were doing like priority lists and getting those things done in order of importance. And so I've always been a huge list person, but I really liked the idea of priorities because it's true, like you can't be working 24/7. You can't get every single thing done that you have to do in life in one day. So what I did is, obviously you guys know I love this app called Good Notes. I obviously have like the mood planner, notes, Brand House is just like another project that I have, content, cooking, XLE. So basically in my planner, I made this template and it's actually really helped because obviously the priorities are huge so that I don't feel overwhelmed. I know what's actually super important. And then the don't forget section is when I just like think of something when I'm like, oh, don't forget to text this person back. Like, it's not gonna be the end of the world if it doesn't happen today, but things are always coming up in my brain. So being able to separate those two things is super helpful. And then my week routine was honestly inspired by some girls that I saw on Instagram, but also my mom was just kind of basically telling me that I just kill myself when I procrastinate and then try to get everything done in one day. Why not just split things up into smaller things throughout the week? So obviously there is some stuff that I do prefer to get done all in one day. Like, as you can see on Tuesdays, I do everything for my podcast. So I literally record it, I edit it, and I make all the assets for it, and I like upload it all in one day, which is a lot of work, but it keeps it really fresh because I want the podcast to be very in the moment for you guys. I'm not gonna pre-record 4 episodes like at weird times. But then what I've basically been doing, and I kind of haven't updated it, I put Sunday as cleaning day, but I made this a couple weeks ago. And so what I've been doing is like on the days that I don't have as much to do, like I'll super clean my bedroom in the upstairs area on like Wednesday, and then I'll clean the rest of the house on like a Friday or a Sunday. Quarantine, obviously everything is weird, but this little template is so helpful because then on the days where like I don't have as much to do, I know that I'm not procrastinating. It's just that I do those things on other days, if that makes sense. So I did make these templates available for you guys, but I just wanted to show you because basically what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do my moment of gratitude, I'm gonna do my priorities for the day, and then make sure I get a good look at my week. But also if I think of things, then I can put them on the don't forget list. But obviously I have the stuff from the day before, so I can just swipe back and look at the stuff that I did. And sometimes I even forget because I'm so lazy to cross stuff out. And so, okay, I actually did do those priorities that day. And then the stuff that was don't forget, actually one thing I actually forgot to do. So I just add it, I'm gonna add it bigger. And it's just something that's stupid. It's not a priority. Like, I just need new frames. And mentally, OCD, it's driving me crazy, but it's not a priority. So that's kind of what I do in the morning. Love my iPad so much. And I just dropped the pencil. So that's something that's been keeping me super sane during quarantine, super productive in a way where I feel like my anxiety is a little bit more managed. But like I said earlier, this is just a crazy time and you have to truly take it one day at a time. You can't think too far in advance in a way that's just feeding your stress, honestly. What is going on?
Take the bag off my car. We all almost died. Lauren, stop vlogging me. I'm gonna report the video.
Okay. So I don't even know what I was saying because they're so insane. Oh my God. So I did my cuticles and stuff last night. Obviously you can see that they're red there. It's because I have like an addiction to cuticle cutting and sometimes I don't know when to stop. But I was thinking of painting them for the first time in a few weeks. So this is obviously my little manicure box. Have everything I need. I got a whole new slew of stuff from Olive & June. They make the best like manicure kits, like their buffer, filer. This is so important, the little brush, because you just dip it in the remover and then you clean up the edges. It's like a lifesaver. And then Glam Squad actually makes my second favorite manicure stuff. This is the best cuticle cutter ever and it's from Glam Squad. So we'll see if I end up painting my nails today, but I'm gonna keep it out just in case. Another thing I did during quarantine is I cleaned out all my purses so they don't really have anything crazy like in them that's not supposed to be there. You guys know I've been trying tons of skincare from my last vlog and this looks absolutely insane right now. So I think I'm gonna try kind of like reorganizing this at some point. I'll probably just clean it up today because it's kind of a big project if I were to actually like get all up in here. I'm definitely gonna do it because obviously skincare expires and I wanna make sure that I'm like on top of it. This is literally the best sunscreen ever. I'm obsessed with it. I've had no negative reactions to it. It's just amazing for every day. SkinCeuticals is so recommended to me, so I'm trying to get into it. And then honestly, these two things have been saving my skin. The Blue Butterfly Balm from Sonia Dakar has just absolutely been saving my life. It just makes my skin so much better, like it's crazy. And I also realized that I have like claws of Satan because every time I just try to pop a pimple, it's like so bad. I don't, it looks like I like tear at my skin and I really don't. So I'm not allowed to pop pimples anymore because this is insane. I barely even picked, and it's like scabs. So this has absolutely been saving my life. So last night I literally just used these two things with a little bit of the retinol reform and the omega oil, and then every couple days I'll do some of my serums, and then once a week I'll do a little spot treatment with that. So I just have a ton of skincare. You guys know I love trying out new stuff. It's just like my hobby. Back on the iPhone. I just wanted to close out the vlog. I know it wasn't super exciting, just a bunch of updates and a little bit of something, but I will be back in a few days because I know I missed a whole week. But I hope this brightened up your day a little bit, kept you a little bit distracted, and I will see you guys in just a few days. Make sure to listen to the podcast, go to the site for some new posts, some new reading lists, and I will talk to you guys in just a few days.